Backwards method tutorial. Step 1, moisturize. Step 2, face primer. Step 3, powder. And 4, foundation.
Hey guys, it's me, Yvette. Okay, so I'm following up with you guys. So of course I like to research, I like to read, I like to look at different YouTube tutorials. And there was this makeup artist by the name of Wayne Goss that he was showing how a technique where you would use powder first and then foundation. So of course that hooked me because I'm thinking, why? Why? So I wanted to know more about it. What it does is, one, you're gonna use less foundation. Two, it's going to help out with if you have large pores, to help conceal that. It's going to help kind of cover fine lines and wrinkles. And thirdly, it's also going to help out with kind of locking in that moisture. You know how we use a moisturizer, we use face primer? Well, guess what? That powder is going to lock it all in. So if you have dry skin, you're going to first put, of course, your moisturizer, face primer, powder, moisture, and your foundation, and at the end you're probably not going to need to dust on a powder to kind of like, you know, just hold it all together or take away the shine. If you have oily skin, you're going to have to finish up with a little bit of powder at the end, okay? If you just have oily skin, maybe like in your T-zone, you're just going to put some there, okay? So I'm going to just show you quickly how to do this, and I hope you all enjoy.
Okay guys, so what you're going to be using is foundation, but I'm going to be using BB cream. I'm going to be using our Mineral Touch pressed powder, a little bit of concealer, and I'm also going to be using different types of brushes. My face has already been prepped with rose water. It's already been prepped with moisturizer and face primer. I've already lightly dusted, and I'm going to say it again, lightly dusted my face with pressed powder. So you could either use translucent powder, but I'm using the pressed powder because I want more coverage. And now what I did is I already put my I mixed my BB cream with just a little bit of concealer, and the reason why I did that was, one, I wanted a little bit more coverage, but I wanted the moisture from the BB cream. Okay, so I'm just spreading it out throughout my face, and what I've noticed is I've used a lot less product. That is amazing. I usually go through this stuff because I feel, at least with BB cream, that I need more. Or with the foundation, I need more coverage. But for some reason with this method, I don't. Right now, also what I'm doing is I'm also putting velour underneath my eyes, which is a shade lighter than what I usually wear. And that's really just to highlight and to help conceal the dark bags under my eyes. Now what I'm going to do is just lightly finish up with just a little bit of powder. Again, since I have dry skin, I'm just using very little. And since when we put on our powder, we put our foundation, we just have one color of a face. We don't have that. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of Beachfront bronzer to my face to add a little bit of color. But wait a minute, I also need blush. And my blush is in Sweet. As you can tell, I'm putting it right at the top of my cheekbones, just to give a little bit of definition. How do you like it? Bye.